I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. Such a pleasure to have you here with us at Raindance. For people who don't know anything about Cuckoo, maybe you can just give us a brief intro. What can they expect to see tonight?
A sort of weird thriller with horror elements that is also kind of cute and about love.
And of course, this is a genre that people keep on coming back to. You've got quite a fresh bent on it. Did you take influence from other kinds of filmmakers? Why did you want to tell the story?
I mean, I take influence from hundreds, and I mean, the honest way to say it is I steal from hundreds of filmmakers. I don't really have very, very concrete references for this one. It always starts out with like a vague feeling that I have within me, and then sort of things bring out that feeling. And for Cuckoo, it was something along anxiety and fear, but also a certain hopefulness that I felt during that time. And I was finishing the movie that we did before, and then I watched a BBC documentary about the cuckoo bird and how it breeds, an English one, like narrated by Attenborough. And they were showing like how the cuckoo infiltrates like little weed warbler nests, you know, by lakes and the whole thing. And the cuckoo lays eggs in different bird species nests. And I knew that ever since I was a child, but I forgot how insane it is, how significant it sort of feels. And especially like that one part where you see the host parents slave away to feed that chick that is already bigger than themselves, barely fits in the nest, and they just keep doing that because it makes sense evolutionary, is the hypothesis. But that sort of, I don't know, that really moved me. You know, there was a beauty in the horror, and I think that's what I tried to do with the movie, that beauty in the horror thing.
And of course, we were all blown away by Hunter Schafer. You know, the turn she did in Euphoria originally, she had sort of a smaller role in Hunger Games, but here she's really unleashed. When did you first discover her, and how did you know she was the right person for the role?
I think so. We had to push a couple of times for COVID stuff, because that happened right when I was casting her. And she was, honestly, I always need help from my reps and from the producers to give me like lists of people to look at, because sometimes I live under a rock. I didn't know about Euphoria back then. And she was like #1 creative pick on my manager's list, and she stayed there like the whole way through. And then when I got, like, I couldn't go to Los Angeles for casting, so we had to do it via tapes, which kind of sucks. But when I got her tape, everything was clear. So.
And going on this journey together, what were some of the highlights, but maybe the challenging moments?
I mean, movie making is always like challenges, just challenge after challenge after challenge. The highlights, I think, is how like Hunter and I, but also the rest of the cast, we became like friends, and it was such a lovely experience. Like there was like this way that trust built within our group, and at the end you could really feel it, that we sort of like blindly trusted each other and needed each other like for support, and you know, it was nice.
And being here tonight, opening Raindance, what a feeling that must be. What are you expecting from this British audience?
I always ignore stuff like this up until the moment. It's all coming now. I hope it's going to go great. I'm so hyped to be here. This is so cool that it's opening that. I've never been to a London Film Festival with a movie before, and now we're opening, and it's a UK premiere, so I'm pretty excited.
Well, fabulous. Really enjoy the night. Soak it all up, and best of luck with your future projects as well. Thanks a lot.